Remember the nerves when learning to drive, trying to master a hill start or parallel park before there were cameras? Well, now young drivers are being tested in a very different way.
I got really nervous when the police came up behind me and I would skid off to the side, but now it's I'm more confident.
Just from the first time she was pulled over to the last time she was pulled over, it was much calmer.
30 L-plate drivers and a dozen police, ambulances and fire trucks. Racing around one of the most famous tracks in the country. What could possibly go wrong?
Are we right to start intercepting?
This is the Learner Driver program, breaking new ground in Queensland, not assessing hill starts and reverse parks, rather what young drivers do in high-pressure environments.
We'll give them a nice open spot to pull over and let's see what they do.
Senior Constable Hooper from the Highway Patrol is pulling over L-platers for random breath tests.
Get some grass on your tyres.
Sounds simple.
So this will be my first thing that I'll have a chat to them about, is about exactly that.
Getting right off the road.
Yeah.
Watch how many panic.
When you get intercepted, as far off onto the grass as possible, gives me that corridor of safety. Gives me a bigger distance away from the cars that are on the road.
Yep. Okay, how did you go?
Yeah, pretty good, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just said next time I've got to go a bit more onto the grass.
Every learner is pulled over at random while trying to navigate the race circuit. Their concentration, nerves and knowledge put to the test.
How was it? How did it?
Nerve-wracking.
Was it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
And I go for my PEES test in 3 weeks.
Okay, how are you feeling about that?
Nervous. I think this program is really good for them because it gives them the confidence then so that when they are on the main roads, they have that ability to know how to pull over safely.
If you think this is drivers just doing hot laps, well, think again. The noise, the sound, the lights, it does make you nervous, even as an experienced driver. So imagine what it's like for the learners.
But imagine how many lives it's saving.
You driving on the road, you're not just worried about you in the car, you're worried about everybody else that's on the road with you.
It's also a hands-on lesson, quite literally, because where you place your hands on the steering wheel and how you grip it affects fatigue, and also how you respond in an emergency.
And so when people are driving around with this sort of tight grip on a steering wheel, they're literally driving around like they've got blinkers on.
So, after the racetrack, the learners spend time with Russell White from the Australian Road Safety Foundation.
And when we're looking at why road tolls are increasing, in my view, it's these human factors, it's these higher order skills that we've really never really taught properly. That's where the gap is, and that's where the biggest change can be made.
Which brings the kids to the classroom. Police don't apologise for the confronting crash videos shown as part of the course or the haunting experiences they share.
Why was it the worst night of my life? It wasn't dealing with the crash that made it bad. It was the fact that I had to go and knock on Mum's door at 3 o'clock in the morning and deliver a death message to the mother. Okay? It broke my heart.
District Inspector David Campbell.
I hope it makes the QPS and other emergency services are more approachable to our young drivers, but most of all that they learn something about the fatal five. In our region, 90% of crashes are avoidable.
Especially in the Ipswich region, where young drivers are drastically overrepresented in the road toll. Superintendent Kylie Rigg.
We've had almost 2,000 people in the program so far. We have people joining us from all over the southeast corner, and we've had over 1 million hits on our most recent Facebook post. So that just shows the enormity of how far this has really spread.
Sergeant Andrew Harper developed the program, rolling it out across southern Queensland. For him, the results and the reaction from young drivers speaks for itself.
They feel more at ease and prepared for when they do get out on the road with their licence.
What about the parents?
Often we find the parents have learnt something as well.
A little bit nerve-wracking.
Why did you want to come along?
Oh, mainly because I want to make sure that he's safe on the roads. You know, he's my child and I want to make sure he's going to be safe out there.